Hi, I'm Sandy Stewart. I'm the founder of Think Big Sustainability for Businesses and Organizations. And I'm talking with Jay here, who's buying a bar. Jay, can you introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Jay Boisseau, and my day job is really high performance computing and artificial intelligence, technology, strategy, and solutions. But several months ago, my fiance and I and some friends found out that a beloved neighborhood bar, was going out of business. So we decided to buy it and save it.
And you approached me to say, hey, I need some help making this brand new bar that we're going to open up in 6 weeks sustainable. How do we make it green? So what's your vision for that? Why did you want to go down this path?
Great question. Well, we bought a bar, and in fact, we took over the operations of this bar, Trifecta on Third, on November 1st, 2023. We had to take it over right away to save it from going out of business. So we didn't then have a plan for sustainability. We had a plan for survival, for making sure the bar didn't go out of business, and then a plan for making it great again. We wanted to make a great guest experience. We wanted to make it the neighborhood bar for West Downtown Austin, the place that everybody would feel welcome. And we did that. So in the first 7 months of the bar, we cleaned it up. We improved the menu. We improved the spirits and cocktails. We trained great new staff. We had lots of fun events. We did all the things that make a neighborhood bar great. We made it fit our neighborhood, and we introduced lots of improvements that matched our neighborhood and the kinds of guests in our neighborhood and what they wanted. So that part was sort of phase one for Trifecta on Third. But we immediately started making plans to improve the bar further, to expand it, because it's a small bar. Trifecta is less than 1,000 square feet. We're taking it up to about 2,000 square feet with a longer bar and a small stage at one end for open mic nights or acoustic singers or even MCs for nerd nights and wine tastings and things like that. So we've been down for several weeks to do that expansion, and it's given us a chance to realize that when we come back up at the end of the summer, we have an opportunity to not just create a great guest experience, but hopefully create a better bar for the planet as well as a better bar for the neighborhood.
I
And
love
so when I met you at that sustainability meetup the other night, it was just like, it was perfect. It was karma. It was, okay,
it.
now I know somebody who's smart enough and expert enough to help us take our great guest experience without sacrificing that, make it a great sustainable bar.
I love it. Yeah, a sustainability expert, a bar manager, and two bar owners walk into a bar. I feel like
So,
there's a joke in there somewhere.
and there has to be, and I'm sure we'll figure that joke out at the bar as we conduct this half-year long process and share the results at South by Southwest. I want to say that me and my fiance and my other co-owners, we all care about climate issues and sustainability issues and whatnot. It's just that in this bar industry, number one priority is guest experience. You must make a place that people enjoy coming to. And we take that part very seriously. And that we think that's going to be one of the challenges. We don't want to sacrifice the guest experience in any way. And we don't want to make life harder for the staff in any significant way or make the costs significantly higher because bars already operate on pretty small margins. They're passion projects, right?
Yeah,
So we're doing this to create a great neighborhood space, but we have to do it in a way that doesn't break the bank or break the staff or in any way reduce the quality of the guest experience. Now, we think most of our guests are going to appreciate our sustainability efforts, at least as they know about them. So me and the other owners and even our bar manager is very cognizant of where different spirits are made and are they made with sustainable practices and such. So we think we have a little bit of a head start because the owners care about this, the manager cares about this, and the kind of guests we attract will be pleased to know they're supporting a sustainable place. The problem is we're all novices in this sustainability game, and there's going to be things we don't know about how products are made and how products are shipped and on processes and picking the right cleaning solutions and optimizing recycling and which materials really are more recyclable, how to optimize processes to use the most recyclable things and also to minimize waste, and how to optimize processes to reduce energy consumption. We're going to have a 2,000 square foot bar full of 100 plus guests at many times, generating a lot of body heat in a climate that's already hot. How do we optimize energy consumption as well while keeping the place comfortable? And Sandy, that's where you come in. So I want to ask you, what are you most excited about this? I'm sure you do sustainability projects for large companies and residential developments and all these things. We're a 2,000 square foot bar. What excites you about helping us become more sustainable and do our part for the planet as well as the neighborhood?
Well, I've actually been working with privately held small businesses and nonprofits and organizations for 23 years. So that is my space, not the large corporate.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So this is my space and it's right in my wheelhouse. I'm excited about it because actually what kind of got me started being interested in this area. So it was total kismet that we met the other night. A few years ago, coming out of the pandemic, there was a band that was starting to tour again. And they normally do a lot of international travel, but their first tour back, kind of easing out of the pandemic, was US based. And they wanted to figure out how to green up their tour. So I started with them and actually got on the horn and talked to all of the bars where they were going to be performing all over the US. So it was something that was like really, really obvious to me that there's a huge opportunity, not just bars, but any event venue. There's so many different events, and South by Southwest is a perfect example. And might I say also, just so anyone hasn't caught on to this, the bar in question is in Austin. So when you are here for South by Southwest, you will get to come and see the bar and meet everyone that's been involved, as
That's
well
right.
as hearing the story.
But it won't be called Trifecta then. The new bar that opens at the end of the summer is called Remedy, and it will build on everything we learned about guest experience in Trifecta, but everything Sandy teaches us about sustainability will be implemented in Remedy.
Yeah. And so I just think it's going to be a really fun journey, to go through the journey. I think there's a lot of things that any organization can do, and a million little things that they just don't even realize don't have to cost a lot of money or a lot of time, and can actually add to the snowball effect of doing something really positive. So I'm excited for going on this journey with you and being able to talk about it.
Well, we're excited to be working with you, and I'm so glad we met you the other night. And I hope that what we produce out of this is fun for you and our team, that our guests really appreciate it because they know they're supporting a great business that is trying to do the right things. And I look forward to sharing the results of this at South by Southwest, but also in some articles and papers and presentations and podcasts and such. And we will make sure that we share whatever you teach us that we're able to make work, or even if we can't make it work, we'll share the lessons learned.
Yeah.
But we want to share that widely in the bar and overall hospitality industry, because we know we're not the only ones that care about this. It's just the pressures of running a relatively low margin business and having to optimize for guest experience and staff sanity and owner costs first. They're just great stresses. So we look forward to finding out the best things that we can do here and sharing them broadly. And as you said, we'll invite everybody who goes to South by Southwest to come by the bar Remedy and check it out and ask questions there as well. And all the owners will be there during South by Southwest. So, and Sandy, I hope you'll camp out there at the bar a bit during
For
South by
sure.
Southwest too. It's only 8 blocks away from the convention center, so it's a good place to get a cold beer and chill out a little bit and talk sustainability.
That sounds great. Really looking forward to it. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.